Alright, people, welcome to Superpowered Nightmare, where I talk about superpowers are actually terrible to have. Comic books and TV make telepathy look like one of the coolest powers ever, but let me explain why it sucks. But in reality, it's terrible because you can read anybody's mind, meaning you see their deepest, darkest thoughts about you, whether they hate you, or don't like your guts, or wish evil upon you. Heck, if your partner happens to be a telepath, you can never win an argument because they always know what you're going to say. Imagine you have a conversation with your girlfriend and she goes to your mind and says, "I know how to beat an argument," and tears you apart limb from limb. Guys, you know we can't beat women in arguments. If she can read your mind, you're losing that instantly. Oh, and if you cheat, bro, she go no. And then she puts a psychic message every girl's head not to mess with you, because that is her man. To be frank, if you're cheating, your psychic girlfriend should catch you because that's dead wrong. Hey, but what are your thoughts in the comments? Alright, people, we're going to get into Superpowered Nightmares Part 2. We're going to get into hulking out. Personally, for me, I would want the Hulk's powers, but thinking about that, that comes with a lot of drawbacks. First issue is that I am literally a walking tank of gamma energy, meaning I'm spreading radiation towards everybody. I'm destroying cells on a molecular level. Bro, I'm a whole menace. Second, menial tasks would be difficult for me. For one, it'd be difficult for me to eat food with a fork because I'm breaking the fork. If I throw my PlayStation controller through the wall, I'm putting a hole dent in. I gotta pay for that. Not to mention, I can't give daps because I'll be breaking my friends' hands. And when I'm at work, none of the seats can fit me because I'm breaking them. They're gonna need to get me my own custom desk and titanium seat just for me to feel comfortable. And the company's taking that out of my paycheck. The only way the Hulk's powers are good for you is unless you work for the government and top secret assignments, you're a content creator, or if you're a cop. Because let's be real, if you're a Hulk, people wouldn't do a crime or so much as pass a red light because when they look at you, they're afraid. Will this dude knock me into the next state? Bro, yep, that's the only way being a Hulk's good. Superpowered Nightmare Part 3, and we're going to talk about super soldiers. Who wouldn't want to be a super soldier? You can exceed the body's limits and the capabilities of normal human beings. That's so cool. But it doesn't have any inherent side effects, depending what media you're on. If you're a space marine, yeah, that sucks as hell because it go through all kinds of grafting and fusing materials to your body. If you're Captain America, it's not that bad. You just get shot for the serum and you have powers. You're stronger, you're faster, I mean, you age like a normal person, but it's pretty cool, no downsides. Only downside is you're being called for a Avenger level threat every other day. But the serum in Marvel was so good that they replicated that for the Sentry and for other DC villains, and it worked perfectly. DC and Bane can keep that venom, and that stuff is highly addictive. Yes, you're stronger, more durable, and faster, but hell, it's only for 12 hours a day, and that stuff can't even help you without you being addicted to it. Forget that. Super speed is one of the most coveted powers in fiction. You can traverse across the world in seconds. You can go see your long distance relatives in Texas in a matter of seconds. What's there not to love about it? In reality, it's a terrible power to have. Number one, you're accelerating at that instantaneous speed. Your ear's going to be broken, or worse, blown off. Second, your brain won't be able to process that speed because it can't comprehend how fast you're going. So when you're running, you won't be able to see anything. You'll actually see everything as being blurry. So you'll have to run, then stop, then run, then stop, which is going to be annoying. Also, because of the rules of force, when you hit somebody at super speed, you're going to smash them to pieces, as well as smashing yourself to pieces because of how fast you're going. Running at high speeds is going to burn up a lot of calories, so you're going to be hungry a lot. So you're going to be eating yourself to a financial hole every time you go out for a run. Super speed isn't all that it's cracked up to be, and thanks for Because Science, because I got some information for there for the physics part of the video. Alright, people, let's get into another entry, Superpowered Nightmares. As much as I love Wolverine, his power set has too many cons and pros. Let me explain. Well, essentially, if anyone had his powers, you would be virtually immortal. You would have bone claws to slash people up, and you would have heightened senses, as well as some degree of enhanced strength. All that sounds nice on paper. Let me crash your hopes and dreams right now. First of all, having heightened senses is a good thing because I can smell anything. If you stole from me, I would track your scent and beat you down. But here's the issue. That means my nose is so sensitive. If I take a fart or my neighbor has diarrhea, I'm smelling that and I'm passing out because that scent is just too strong for me. The second, Wolverine's claws are pure adamantium now. So, yeah. That slowly poisons you. Yes, you're indestructible, but over time, it will be your death. His healing factor essentially makes him immortal unless you cut off his head or drown him. But those who insist are extenuating circumstances. So yeah, having regeneration is a pro. But here's the thing. The con is when it comes to your psychological well-being. Because if you're traumatized in any shape, form, or fashion, his brain will compartmentalize the trauma and makes you erase it to an extent. So you have partial amnesia. You don't have a sense of self or identity. And you don't know where you came from. This will make your life a whole lot miserable. I've been saving this up for last. His berserker rage is an issue because if I'm playing cards with somebody in my family or with some friends and I know they cheating, I'm going to lose it. And we know when berserker rage is in the play, it's a closed casket. So yeah, and I don't want to hear it's useful in certain situations. No, it's not because you can't differentiate friend from foe. Imagine I'm in the army and I get plucked and I'm going after the enemy and my friends are near me. They're going to be in the crossfire and I'm going to be doing friendly fire, okay? More like friendly cutting. So no. I love Wolverine. That was my ride or die, but his powers would not fit me in real life unless it's just a regeneration alone.